Hello and welcome everybody to the DonHollywood show. This is my brand new studio. I have my very first in studio in live guest.
I'm honored. It looks great.
Yes, this is the lovely Lauren Hall.
What's
She's a
up?
phenomenal musician here in Charleston.
Thank you.
So how you doing today?
I'm good. It's better getting to hang out with you and Emily
I
and the
know.
cats. Y'all can't see this, but they have two adorable cats that are just hanging out.
The people who follow us on TikTok, because we do lives often,
Yeah.
they know the cats pretty well. I don't think people on YouTube know that I
The
have
other
cats.
one heard.
Yeah.
We got both of them in here now.
Yeah, my cats are Maverick and Goose.
I love that.
Yes.
That's great.
Are you a big Top Gun fan?
I love Top Gun. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. You like the first one or the second one better?
I think I like the second one.
Yeah. Why you like the second one better?
I just think the story's really like dynamic and
Yeah.
like it's just very engaging. I don't know.
It's tough for me because I've watched the first one minimally 500 times, and I am not joking. Minimally 500 times.
Seriously.
Yeah. There was a day whenever I was in 7th grade where I came home and I watched it every single day after school.
So you're like a diehard, like, you're like a fan. Like, you know all the things, like...
I like planes, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do know everything Top Gun, at least most everything Top Gun. But
iconic movies.
yeah, it is. But see, the second one with the updated cameras and the updated shots they did on everything,
Yeah.
it's so much better. And the storyline's a little bit better in the second one. I agree.
I can see that, though. If you've watched the first one, like, that amount of times, like, you would be, like, kind of, loyal to the first one.
I had to watch the second one. I liked it the first time I saw it, but the more times I watched the second one, the more I grew to appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, they're great movies. I mean, they're iconic.
Absolutely.
They're
Who's your favorite one? The first one, favorite character?
I mean, you can't go wrong with Maverick.
I know, yeah.
Like, his character is, like, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, I wish Hollywood had more of a role in Top Gun.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so, too. Yeah.
Just because my nickname,
Yeah, I was going to say, like...
Yeah, but
I
I like
get it.
Iceman a lot too. Iceman was.
Iceman was cool, yeah. I was trying to remember all the characters. I haven't seen the first one I've seen it, but I feel like I've probably seen it, 3 times.
Okay.
So I'm trying
Well, how about the second one? Who's your favorite character in that one?
I mean, Miles Teller.
Oh, so you're a Miles
mean-
Teller girl, huh?
Yeah.
You think he's cute, huh?
I usually don't like the stash, but it looked good on him, so...
Yeah, the stash is coming back.
It shouldn't come back for certain men. Sorry, stashed men.
Starting
It
this off.
takes a certain face.
So you don't think I could rock a? You think I could rock one?
I haven't seen you with a stash. Maybe. You'd look like kind of like a badass cop.
I think I'm gonna have a mustache.
You have a mustache. Yeah.
I've never rocked a mustache. I like rocking a goatee every now and again. Patrick, my brother,
Yeah.
he rocks a stash sometimes. Looks good on him.
Have I seen him with a stash? I don't
think so.
don't think
He
so.
usually has a goatee though.
Yeah.
But occasionally, he messes up shaving more than anybody I know. So there's so many times where he's just like, yeah, I messed up, so I'm just
He's
rocking
just
the
like, I just
mustache.
did something creative, like, whatever.
Happens way too much.
My guitar player's like that. He'll have, just, the scruff, and then he'll, do, the mustache, the goatee, just the sideburns. I'm like, make up
Just
your
never
mind.
know. Does he mess up or is he just?
No, he just... I
Just
think
wants
his
to-
wife likes him with a mustache, so he'll, shave him. He'll, have
That's
a
probably
mustache.
because of Top Gun.
Probably,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Well, speaking of planes, what are your thoughts on the missing plane that we had?
You know what? That is wild. I heard it. I was talking about it today on the radio with the guys, and I guess it the guy what do they call it? Where they get out the plane
Could have been a female.
or whoever.
Wow, I can't believe the girl. Yeah, could have been a female, Lauren.
Whoever was operating the plane.
It was more than likely a female because
what-
y'all
what they
hit
call it
curbs
when
all the time.
We do hit curbs. I do hit
It was
curbs.
probably just an oopsie by a female pilot. Oopsie, accidentally hit the ejection button.
Oh, ejection. That was
Yes.
the word I was looking for. So they ejected out of the plane and then left it on autopilot.
Yeah, it
And
was.
then
It was
just-
already on autopilot, which
Yeah.
apparently it's easy. I don't know much about planes, but apparently it's pretty easy to just eject by accident. I guess it's just one button.
Did you do it by accident?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because usually only eject if the plane's gonna crash.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it just kept flying. And
Just
then
kept flying.
Eventually
Yeah.
crashed.
Yeah. but probably just a female
That's
pilot. Oopsie, I accidentally hit the ejection button.
I haven't hit a curve in a while, okay? I occasionally slam on the brakes, but I'm very proud. I've never been in an accident.
I need Emily to. You just jinxed yourself.
I've said that before, though, and I haven't gotten it. Although I did say I'd never been pulled over before, and it happened to me like 4 months ago. And like you know me pretty well. I'm very much a rule follower. Like I don't like to break rules. I just don't like that. But so I got pulled over after a gig because I was trying to go meet up with some friends afterwards downtown, and the garage I went to park in was full. So I had last minute, I'm like, okay, where am I going to park? So I like changed lanes without a turn signal.
Yeah.
And they pulled me over, and of course did like the whole, like he thought I was like drunk. He's like, do like the little light test with my eyes, and I'm freaking out because I'm like, I said the dumbest thing. He goes, he like shines the light in the car, and I have all my band gear. And he's like, what's that? I'm like, I'm a musician. And then immediately he's like, you got any drugs in the vehicle? I'm like, I don't appreciate you stereotyping that I'm a musician. No.
What do you think would be your drug of choice if you did? I know you don't partake in that, but if in an alternate universe, if Lauren Hall was a drug addict, what do you think that drug would be?
I've never thought of. I'm like, I don't know.
That's what this podcast is for.
I would be like terrible on drugs. I feel like.
Okay, but in an alternate universe, what do you think?
I don't even know. I was
You don't even
homeschooled, Donnie. I mean, I've had CBD oil before, but like, I don't think my band members, they've been like, you would be so hilarious if you were ever high. I'm like, I don't ever need to be high. I think it's fine. I don't.
Nah,
need to experience that.
I don't think weed would be the drug for you because I think you.
What do you
would
think
chill.
should be the drug
I want to
of
see
choice?
you. I want to see you on cocaine because I just think you'd be bouncing over the walls. You'd be jumping up and down on stage. You'd be wild.
You'd be like Stevie Nicks. Just
Yeah, yeah. Because sometimes you're a little bit more reserved.
Yes,
And
that's true.
I've seen you on alcohol now. I've only seen you drunk once.
Yeah, no. Cheers.
That's why we started drinking before this podcast. Cheers, absolutely.
Yeah.
Drinking a nice little Pinot over here.
I'm
Yeah.
very fun when drunk. Lauren's very fun.
I mean, you're fun regardless, but just drunk you was a whole other level.
It's definitely a whole nother level.
I enjoyed it.
I need to write a drinking song. I don't have one of those, so
That's what you need.
that's what I need.
That's what you need. Yeah, you're really branching out because most of your music was about breakup songs, and then your last one, which is my new favorite song, "Girl to Love You."
Thank you. It makes me happy.
Yeah, it makes me happy too. I'm driving my car, smiling with the windows down.
I think I'm the girl.
Yeah, and then when that part comes in at the end, I don't know what it's called, but it's
Like
just
the
some drums
outro
and
with, all the gang vocals.
yeah, it's just got your dad on drums and you and the entire band just singing a little what's it called when everybody sings together.
It's like
Acapella. It's not an acapella
yeah,
because you
it's
got
like
drums in the
they have
background.
like a bunch of gang vocals. Like
Yeah.
it's a big outro where it's like yeah. I'm glad you like it.
Oh, I love the song. Yeah, it reminds me of me and Emily's love story.
I was gonna say I actually thought about like when I was thinking of releasing the songs. I know y'all will pick certain songs like to dance to or like to feature with like your TikTok stuff, and I was like, I feel like this would resonate with their story, and so I'm glad it did.
She told me that she was gonna marry me the first weekend we spent together.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Emily is in the background. She
say,
just came up here for those of you who can't see her. Yeah, she told me she was gonna marry me.
I feel like it's gonna happen. So
I think it's gonna happen too.
he might have a plan. You never know.
Maybe Lauren will be singing. Can you sing a little Strike McCurry?
I can.
Yeah, could you sing "This Is It"?
I could definitely do that.
Ooh.
Just let me know when the wedding is. I'm here.
Oh no, I'm gonna let for the proposal.
Over the proposal. Oh,
Yeah. I mean, what if we were at a Lauren Hall concert?
You can't like give. She's right.
Oh, I've been teasing her. Oh no, I've given her like
He tells
8 to 10 different scenarios now.
we'll be going out, and he's like, what if I just? And I was like, stop! Don't do that to me.
Well, at least he's giving you so many scenarios that like you probably
I'm
would still be
prepared.
surprised because he's probably going to just come up with a completely new one.
Well, here's the thing: as a guy, it's a lot of pressure. So I need to make sure that she's gonna like it. Because I know she's gonna like it regardless, as long as I propose to her. But I just want to make sure she's happy with the scenarios. I'll throw out different scenarios, and then because we come see you play often, we go to Henry's often, we go to the beach often. you just don't know when it's going to come. It's going to surprise you because you know I love you.
Yeah.
So it's just
Y'all
going to...
so cute.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
cute.
So you know it's coming, so you got to still surprise them somehow.
Yeah.
That's the tough part.
You just gotta make sure, like, she's got her nails done, like, she's all,
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
That's
glammed
the
out.
part.
Like, you gotta get, like, the, you know, I don't know if it's me or somebody else, like, that's, like, what did one girlfriend of mine do, like, she just, like, took her girlfriend out, like, let's go get our nails done, let's get our hair done. I guess it's, like, obvious, but, like, just, like, you know,
So here's what you need to
just
do.
like planning
I'm
it where
very
it's
clueless when it
where
comes
it's
to
like, let's just have a spa day, girl day, then you have no idea, and then you're
See,
all glammed up,
thank
and you're
you.
like, oh,
Listen, Lauren. Listen.
Yeah.
You like me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're friends, okay?
Yes.
And you like her.
Of
So
course.
here's what I
How
need you
can
to
you
do.
not?
Yeah, I know, right? Everybody loves her.
Yeah.
It kind of sickens me how many people love Emily. I'm just like, okay, she's great, I know, but like, let's calm down. No, she's amazing. Listen, to help me out, I need you to take her to do her hair and nails a couple times, because if I just bring it up to
But
her...
now you've said it already, so if she knew,
No,
because
no.
like if I went to her and said that now, she's gonna know.
Not if you do it a few times. She doesn't know when it's going to come. That's the point. That's what I'm saying. You got to do it a couple times.
So we just have to
'Cause you
have
like
like
it.
girls' days, like at least every 2 weeks.
At least
Yeah. Can you take her out on a Saturday morning for like brunch or something, or do hair and nails?
Yeah.
Because I need to go play some golf.
We can absolutely do that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we're just gonna make that happen. I will never say no to that. And like I love hanging out with Emily and with you, so like
Aw.
it's, you know,
You're going to make me
you
cry.
don't have to twist my arm.
You're
make it
too-
happen.
You're too sweet.
Thank you for having me.
You
This is fun.
Yeah, I'm having a blast. You know, I didn't talk to you the first 2 times I saw you play, 'cause I thought it'd be weird to come up to you and be like, hey, I really love watching you play.
Yeah, because like did we meet at honky
We have
tonk?
never met. We never
you-
met in person until I DM'd you.
Okay, but we had been around each other at honky tonk.
Yeah, several times. Yeah, I've seen you probably play 3 or 4 times, but I've watched you play over the years.
Yeah.
And you played at Honky Tonk and I think a couple other venues. And you know, you got to be at CCMF, and
Yeah.
you know, Luke Combs I think was headlining that year. It was last year. And I'm like, there's your name, and then there's Luke Combs' name, and it's
Crazy.
like, yeah, it's so cool. I'm like, for the rest of your life, you're gonna have that
Oh,
poster.
I had to buy them. I had to buy the poster at the
Yeah.
merch table, even though I played it. I was like, I'm buying this $35 poster. It's fine. I'm gonna frame it.
Yeah, and I thought that was amazing, and I was like, here's this girl that I've watched play over several years from Charleston, like getting to play on the same stage, you know, with some of the top names in country artists. You're finally, you know, you're making a name for yourself. You're reaching a new level, and I was like, that's awesome. So I just want to message you and congratulate you.
Yeah, I remember that. And then, like, I don't know. I saw you at honky tonk at one point, and I had opened for somebody, and I mean, I can't dance. It's just not my talent. Like, I have accepted it. It's fine. All I gotta tell you though, I'll get back to the story. I'm gonna like ADD squirrel right now.
Which means we're never getting back to it.
We just played this gig at like, it was like a retirement community.
Ooh.
But it was like a bunch of like they were fun, like really fun 70-year-olds, and they wanted us to play like for 2 hours. Before that, the whole hour was like line dancing and stuff. And so these 70-year-old like couples like drug me onto the dance floor and made me line dance with them. So I line danced with like a 70-year-old man, and I was like trying, and I was like, this is Donnie and Emily would be proud of me, but I feel really awkward right now. But anyway, I opened for someone at Honky Tonk, and you like met me in person after you DM'd me.
Yes.
And you were like, you should let me teach you how to dance. And
Yeah,
I was like,
that was Parmalee.
yeah, and I was like, no, these people think really well of me right now. I just opened, I did my thing, I sang, that's my thing, and I'm not going to go ruin it and go dance with all these people who know how to dance.
And then, mind you, I think every time there's a concert at Honky Tonk, I get there early and I start drinking. And I'm not a big drinker. But when there's concerts, I love having it. And I'm not dancing, so I actually have time. Because when you're dancing, I don't want to stop my dancing and go get a drink. It's not worth it to me.
Yeah.
If there was a concert, I like getting a good buzz. So, I'm just so drunk. And it's our first time meeting. I'm just like, hey, you want to dance? I was like, she's going to think I'm crazy. I'm like,
I did
I'm
not
so
think
drunk.
you were crazy. I was just like mortified. I was like, nope, no one needs to see that. Nope.
And I think, where was the second time I saw you? After we were friends, I forget, but I was drunk then too. It was like the third or fourth
I mean,
time.
it's, when it's music events, typically there's alcohol involved. It's normal.
Yes. I'm trying to think the first time, because I made a joke about it the first time I talked to you sober. I forget.
Was it Riverfront? Because we went to Darren's
Ooh,
festival.
no, well, yeah, early on, yeah, I was sober at first.
At first. That's how it always starts.
I was drinking Bud Lights then before it was not cool to drink Bud Lights, so, yeah, no, I had a good buzz going that day.
That was a good weekend.
Yeah, absolutely was. Have you seen Cody Johnson play live?
No, and I'm like so upset about that because I really would love to see his show.
Well, he came here in 2020.
I know, and I didn't go. I didn't see him. He was like at the fairgrounds or something, right?
Yeah, it was a great time. Yeah, it was really funny because I'm not sounding like an alcoholic, but drunk stories are fun stories. So at that concert, my favorite song by him at the time was "Dancer Home," and we're filming. This is right when my TikTok had just started popping up, so we were filming all these videos, and I was so excited to get a video of me dancing that song. And I woke up the next day and I was like, I don't think he played Dancer Home. I'm like, I went through my videos and I was like, man, I must have been really trying to remember I had a whole 3-minute video of me dancing to that song live, and I did not remember a minute of it.
Oh, don't feel bad. I opened for Riley Green. This was right after 2020, so it was one of the first big shows back, and it was so strict. His management came up to all the openers because there's 2 of us. He was like, "You have a photographer here. They can't show the crowd." They were very strict about that.
Really?
But
why can't they show the crowd?
I don't know. It's kind of weird just because people are taking.
Lady Wilson's like that now too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when we were, you were there too.
Yeah.
At the Spartanburg Festival, what was the rule with the?
She couldn't be in the background of anything that was filmed from the crowd.
Yes. So
Really?
even though it was the Peachtree who put it on, they were the ones taking the photos of us. They wanted to take some photos and videos of us dancing.
Yeah.
But Laney could not be in the background in any of it.
Interesting. Yeah, they get weird about that kind of stuff. But I did this show with Riley, and I do. My celebrity crush is Riley Green. I think he's gorgeous. Lots of women do, but I didn't get to meet him because of COVID. But we opened for him, and then I'm with some of my friends. We're chilling, and I hadn't eaten. I had breakfast, didn't eat all day. It's 9 o'clock at night. He's going on stage, and I was drinking those wine in a can things.
Ooh,
And,
those are.
I think they're even.
Those are dangerous.
Yeah, they're dangerous. They're equivalent to 2.5 glasses of wine in 1 can. And so I think I had 3 of them.
Sign me up.
I had 3 of them in an hour and a half of his show. Essentially a bottle of wine. And I just remember I had good friends with me and I was fine. I remember the next morning I was like, dang it, I don't remember. I wish grandpas never die. I don't remember these songs. Oh, hello, cat. I'm sorry. I raised my voice and the cat had friskies.
Oh, goodness. These cats, I swear they are on drugs. Sometimes they just come.
I feel like cats, honestly, I have 3 cats. They're they get the zoomies and they just.
You have 3 now? I thought you said you had 2.
3. I'm a cat lady.
Are these the cats?
Which one did you drive?
To Maryland?
Yeah.
I have a brother and sister. They're a year now, and I drove to Maryland to get the 2 of them.
But didn't you get one for your mom, too?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
One of them is my mom's.
One of them's mom's, okay.
Yeah. I'm just around cats all the time.
Yeah.
I love dogs, too. It's just, just have cats.
None of the dog people are going to follow you now because you only got
I
cats.
love dogs. I love all animals. I just happen to have cats right now.
How do you feel about parrots?
Parrots are cool.
Okay, because I got a lot of followers that love parrots.
Okay, so there's a bar up the street, LG's.
Yeah, yeah. It's not even up the street. That's a 2-minute walk.
Yeah, you can walk there.
That's a 2-minute walk from this house.
So I used to play there all the time, and there was this man that would come to the bar. I don't know if he still does or not, but he had a parrot that would sit on his shoulder at the bar. And while I was singing, he put his pet parrot on my shoulder, and he stayed there for 2 songs.
Wow.
It was wild.
So you love parrots. Okay, so all the
Yeah, I
parrot
do
followers
love
can
parrots.
follow along.
I had a cockatiel growing up. So
Is that one of those that say things back to you?
yes, and she was so sassy. She was mean.
It tells you a lot about you.
No, this bird was okay, I gave her a nice name. I named her Angel. She wasn't an angel. She was the opposite of an angel. She was kind of a narcissist, too. 'Cause she was, always saying, Angel, pretty bird. She was just constantly saying how pretty she was. And then when you went to go, try to hold her, she'd, literally would take her beak and go, fight. It's more information than y'all needed to know, but...
Emily told me I can't get a parrot because the parrot would just say fuck every other word.
That's the thing, they pick up on words and like then it's like their word and they're just gonna repeat it.
They do. My friend has an African gray.
Yeah, they're such smart birds. Like,
Yeah, but it talks to Alexa.
oh no.
Yeah, it tells Alexa to fart.
No.
Nobody taught this to the bird. It just decided that it was going to tell Alexa to fart.
That's amazing.
It asks Alexa the weather all the time. They somehow hook their lights up to the Alexa, so now she plays with the lights.
Oh my gosh.
She can sound like the vacuum, the dog, the cats, because they got 2 dogs and 2 cats, and another parrot. It'll also make just like parrot noises. Like it won't talk, it'll just make parrot noises. It says good morning. There's times like I used to animal sit for them, and it would go, it's like good morning, and I was like, hello. And
That's crazy.
And then it would yell at you. And then I didn't know to yell at the dog, the cat, or the bird.
That's so funny. That's wild. Like,
It's too much.
and especially with the Alexa thing, I bet it has like full-on conversations
Yes.
with Alexa.
Yes. I'm like, this is scary. In the middle of the night, I'm hearing Alexa. I'm like, well, who the hell is saying Alexa? I'm like, oh, it's the damn bird.
It's impressive but kind of scary.
It is.
Yeah.
It's both. It's
Yeah.
both.
Yeah. That's really funny.
I think Goose wants to make an appearance.
I know, like I feel like the cats keep like you can't see them, but they're like, "Hi, buddy, come here.
He tried
a
to
cat.
call me to bed, and Maverick just popped him.
I'm a cat lady. You can come over here."
Well, he's mad because you're sitting in a spot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So whenever we got these in the mail 2 days ago, and both of them fought over that chair like there's not
Just
to
this
it.
chair?
Just
Not
that
that
chair.
chair?
Not that chair. Well, first
sorry.
Goose sat there, and then Maverick was there, and then Goose was playing that little bin over there.
Yeah.
So then Goose went to go play in the bin, so the Maverick jumped up here, and I don't know.
Oh, here he goes. He's getting ready. He's getting ready.
Oh.
He's shaking his booty. He's going to attack.
Well, it's the same
Oh,
thing.
there you go.
It's the same thing with like the food bowls too. Like they fight over that, and I'm like, "There's 2 bowls, guys.
Yeah.
Let's calm down."
Yeah.
Oh Lord, here he goes. Look at him. I wish we had another camera to show the cats.
It's like momentary break. We're gonna observe the cats in their natural habitat.
It's a full-on war with these cats right now.
Attacking each other.
Oh my goodness. So, tell us what's upcoming, Laura.
What's upcoming?
Music-wise, fun-wise, have you any vacations, any new music besides this new song?
Yeah, I got a new song that just came out, "Girl to Love You," which is out on all
And-
platforms.
Oh, okay, I was about to ask you, where can we find this music?
Everywhere. It's
Everywhere but Apple. No, I'm just kidding. It's on Apple too.
Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Tidal.
Do you still have to say it's available on all platforms? Because I feel like everybody knows that now.
It's weird. Like, people, I mean, I feel like people usually always use, like, I mean, the top 3 are, like Spotify, Apple, YouTube, I feel like. But usually just, like, all platforms everywhere. Like, but,
Do you have to pay to upload your songs to these platforms? You do, wow.
yeah, it's not bad.
Not
But-
bad. How much does that cost? Like, does each platform
It's-
charge different money?
Yeah, well, there's different options, like, if you want to, like, add on, like, I'm not, like, super tech savvy with this stuff, but, like, especially with YouTube and, like, the, I guess, monetizing and all that stuff, like, you can pay an extra fee for, like, your distributor to, like, keep up with all your royalties and, like, so, like, if y'all use
So
my
do you do
song,
that?
it would flag you and say it's copyrighted material.
Trust me, I know. My YouTube's
because-
monetized now.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
but you pay an extra fee for that, but it's not bad. It's, like,
Can you make it where I can use your music?
it's probably going to yell at you for that, but you can.
Yeah, but
It'll
can you
just-
call
it'll-
them and tell them, hey, these are my buddies?
I should be able to do that. It'll just like, I forget how that works. But it'd be like, I don't know that y'all would make money off the video because you have the song.
But see, I can make money off of a short. That's the weird thing. Like, I can use, so I get paid for, obviously you get more money, so you have videos and shorts. And you get paid more for video views than shorts views. But if I use your...
On shorts, it doesn't do. It's weird. I don't know. Y'all know
Anything,
more
it's the
about
same
that
with
than
TikTok
I do.
now. Anything over a minute is now copyrighted, so it can only be a short. I don't know why, if it's only use a short clip, why that's okay, but not the other way around.
That's wild.
I know.
I don't know. It's not bad. Like I use DistroKid and like there's all these different platforms you can use
Yeah.
to like submit it, which is really nice because like, you know, originally like you didn't really have the ability to distribute your music like, you know, by yourself. That's why like back in the day, you wanted to get a record deal so that you had someone to like put your music out there. But now as an independent artist, you can use all these platforms to like send it out to Spotify, Apple, and like do it independently. But that song just came out. I haven't really announced it yet, but I've been teasing that there is a big project coming.
Are we getting a sneak peek right now?
Maybe. I mean, there might be an album in the near future.
So, what you're telling me is you're going to come on the Don Hollywood show every time you got something big to announce?
Yeah, they can make that a plan.
This could be your official podcast to announce things.
Yeah, I'm dropping the news here.
There's
an album.
I'm gonna use this clip. I'm gonna post it everywhere.
There's an album.
My hundreds.
There's an album.
Is this your first album?
No,
Oh,
it's just
okay.
it's been a while. Like
Okay.
the last one was like, I think it's like 2.5 years ago.
Okay, well, that's about
But-
time for a new one.
Yeah, and I won't say all the news, but there's an album coming, and then there's gonna be some fun shows that follow.
Ooh, can we get what kind of fun shows are we talking about? Can we get a little something? Think about it for a second.
It has to do with the album. Like it'll be a good one.
What's the theme of this album?
So I can't say everything about it yet.
It's just
but
is it a beach theme? Is it a love theme? Is it a happy theme?
it's a little bit of everything.
Oh.
It's kind of like it follows the progression of like falling in love with somebody and then watching it fall apart and like basically all the emotions that came with, because like a lot of the songs are about one person for me, so like it's like the cycle of what this relationship was to me, and like it's, you know, there's some happy, there's some sad, there's, you know, some, I don't get super angry, there's like a breakup song on there, but just that follows the cycle.
Are you screaming in the breakup song?
No, I didn't go screamo. That would be interesting though.
I kind of want to see you do a screamo song. It'd be kind of fun.
Just get really angry and
What
smash some stuff.
What if you, yeah, what if you did that, but you just like brought on, you know, did like a duet with a male vocalist who he like screams
You know
like
what?
the verses and you sing, or maybe you sing the chorus and he screams the verse.
Actually, that would be cool because I really love that song with Co Wetzel and is it Elle Langley or Elle?
I know that they put a song. I'm not aware of this. I know them though.
Okay, but they did a duet and it's called "That's Why We Fight," and it's got this like, because you know Co Wetzel's that edgy, like grungy, like alternative. It's not really country. It could be country-ish, but like he brings that like rock edge, and then she's country, and like they sound really good together. But it's like this kind of rock country.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
So I'd be down for something like that.
I keep saying you were in you were at Spartanburg with us and you saw her. So I don't know why I was about to say we saw her, but you saw her too because you were there.
Which one?
The one, Langley. Remember she came out with Lainey Wilson? She opened up
Oh, is
super
that
early.
her?
Yeah, her and Lainey Wilson are good friends apparently.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Well,
she apparently opened up like really early that day.
I remember she had some people come out on stage. I didn't even know it was her.
Yeah, it was her. It was Ben Chapman, I think, was the other guy who came out.
That was such a good show.
Yes, it was a great time. Randy Houser and Lainey
Yeah.
Wilson were absolutely phenomenal.
I felt like a Randy Houser groupie because I saw him there, and then he came to Charleston
That's
to play
right,
the
yeah,
Wood
2 days
Neighbor.
later, yeah. That was
And
my
I-
birthday too, actually.
Yeah, and we went to see him then. I was like, I'm just a Randy Houser groupie
Yeah.
right now.
That's
so.
awesome. Oh, Lord.
We're very distracted by the cats.
Goose is back playing the tennis ball.
Oh, that's cute. Good job, buddy.
Got the ball.
He's going to have the time of his life over there.
He's like, this is my place. I will not be leaving. My toy is here. I'm just going to camp out.
So the entire album is going to like tell a story.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. So you listen to it from start to finish.
I love albums like that. Like
Yeah.
I'm a very big album girl. I know that's like
It's coming back.
I'm glad it's coming
The
back
vinyls,
because
yeah.
like it's a piece of art and like a season, like especially as an artist, like if you're writing from your life, like it's this season of your life. So like I love to like even look at the track listing and how the songs are going to play out, like start to finish, telling this whole story, you know.
Yep.
It's like it's a beautiful piece of art. Like even
I
if
agree.
it's got pain or heartache, like you can look on it and go, I'm glad I have this to take away from it because
True.
I love the music.
Makes sense.
Yeah, there's some happy songs. They're not all heartbreak songs.
Okay,
Because that's been my trend for a little bit.
yeah, it has, and for someone like me who was heartbroken, I could resonate with them. I'm not a female, so I can't see it from a female perspective. But I know heartbreak. I've been heartbroken plenty of times.
Yeah, well,
You
that's
know how.
like, that's your goal as a songwriter. Like, even though, like, sucks to go through that when other people go, yeah, I felt that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. kind of brings some, like, happy back to that. Because, like, not that you're happy you went through it, but it's a cool feeling to feel like you're resonating with people and, like, giving words to their emotions, too.
But see, now I'm in a happy relationship.
Yeah.
So I need some happy songs.
There's going to be another, like, I know you like Girl to Love You. There's another song that's
I don't like that song, Lauren. I love that song.
I'm so glad you love it.
I love that song.
I should let you guys hear another album track that's not out yet, but it's a love song, so you'd like it.
This is why I like doing a podcast. You just
Yeah,
get all the
so-
benefits of being like, hey, I'll show you the good stuff. Yeah, be jealous. I get it.
We got some exciting things. October is going to be a good month. That's all I'm going to say.
Man, so it's coming out end of October?
Yeah.
End of October? Okay, cool.
It might be coming out around my birthday.
When's your birthday?
It's the 26th.
Okay. Man, we got so much. We're so busy in October. We're doing, we're going on a TV show. You want to post about
Nice.
that?
I did see
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
You're on Living Local?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Have you done that one yet?
I did that one. I want to say like last year, and it's
Okay.
funny. It's a great show to be on because they do reruns when they like do an interview with
That's what
you.
you're telling us,
Yeah, like when I did that show, I had like short, really blonde hair, and like people still see it, and they're like, "Oh, you cut your hair." I'm like, "No, it's just from 2 years ago." They still rerun it. But it's great exposure, and like you're in front of a lot of people because they'll take certain local stories and just run them.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty cool.
they're great people. So.
We're making our TV debut. I think it's a different host or new host in the time you
Yeah.
did. So she looked like she was new from the Instagram page.
Yeah, that's
she,
awesome.
Yeah, pretty excited. She's messaged. She goes, "I just love watching y'all's dance videos, and I didn't realize I lived in Charleston." And she apparently saw some posted.
Yeah.
We lived in Charleston. She's like, "I'd love to do an episode with you guys," and I was like, "I'd love to."
Yeah.
So she's gonna interview us October 3rd. At the
Nice.
Ballroom Studio, and she wants to
Very
teach you a
cool.
few things. The funny thing was, she goes, well, I need an hour with you, and it's only going to be, I was like, well, how long is the episode going to be? She goes, well, you'll be on for like 3 to 5 minutes, and I was like, well, that's great. I'm like, I appreciate it. I'm like, I couldn't even tell Emily and I's love story in 3 to 5 minutes.
Just have like the bullet points. This happened, that happened, here we are.
Yeah, she flew here to see me, and I said, nope.
I moved in.
Like, here I am.
And then 6 months later, she moved in.
Surprise!
Shut up! I said I love you. I moved here. I don't know.
You're like, we're getting married. I'm here.
Yeah.
This is it.
And then she's like, and I want you to teach me how to dance for a spot. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, how are you going to condense all this into a 3 to 5 minute show? 'Cause I'm like, it's going to take me more than 5 minutes to show you a
Like, cut
waltz.
half of our sentences and put them all.
Yeah, they're going to pay me out to be the bad guy.
I was gonna say it's like The Bachelor, like where they always complain about the editing, like because they'll edit certain characters in certain ways. They'll get y'all's whole story and then like piece it together.
Donnie was a jerk. He told he told Emily
X,
nothing.
Y, and Z while Emily was patiently waiting for it.
That's what everybody online thinks anyways. Did we tell you about what happened the first week she moved here?
No.
So you know that
Don't
that
think so.
Facebook page, Are We Dating the Same Guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, mind you, she moves here, and then the next day, my dad, goes in the hospital,
Yeah, I
gets
remember
quadruple bypass. Yeah. And think about it. My dad, you could have been the last concert my dad saw. He was that close.
It's crazy. I'm so glad he's doing better. He's doing a lot better, right?
Oh yeah, he's doing great
Yeah.
now. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. How's your mom doing, by the way?
She's doing pretty good.
Doing pretty good.
Ups and downs, but she's okay.
Happy to hear that.
Yeah.
So anyway, so somebody, I guess some hater online decides to post my picture and says that a friend is talking to me, and just like 200 people just write the meanest, nastiest comments about me. People I've never met. I'm getting sent all this. People are sending her the posts, and they're like, hey, just so you know, apparently, I'm like, dude, Emily has a passcode to my phone. I'm like, we talk all the time. She has my location. I'm like,
We sleep in the same
I'm
bed.
like, well, you just moved here, but still, I'm like, I post online about Emily. I'm like, Emily knows everything that I do.
Yeah.
And so it was, I don't know, it just was crazy.
I do remember when that happened because, like, a friend of mine, like, girls are very aware of this group on Facebook here in Charleston, like, and a friend of mine was in it, and, like, she keeps up with it sometimes, and, like, I knew about it, but like when you reached you like said something like, "Do you know about this?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then like I saw the post too because I like had joined because one of my friends was like, "Oh, someone you dated was in there." I was like, "Okay." Like,
yeah. Go on, girl. He is mean.
Say,
he is mean.
I have never interacted with any of those posts. I have seen them.
I don't know, Laura. I'm going to have to go into that group and go back there and see if you laughed at that post or liked it or been like, yeah,
No,
Donnie is.
I really do not. Like, and like I've met guys that I've dated that they've brought it up. Like, you guys are figuring it out because like this one guy I was dating, he was like, yeah, this happened to me. And it was a girl from church, and like I didn't do this, and I'm like, I'm sorry, bro, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's just it's messed up because one, I'm in a happy relationship, and two,
yeah, they shouldn't. It's none of their business, and like it's. And then I think part of the story was too they wouldn't let Emily. Like, be a part of it either, which is like, you have every right. To,
they
like,
wouldn't let her join the group to come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like you have every right to
They wouldn't let me join it.
Yeah, that's.
But it's just
Yeah.
there's no substantial claims to it. It's just like, hey, and it's like I run my own business. I'm my own brand online too, so you could substantially demean my name over something that didn't happen just because you're mad that maybe I'm not dating you, or maybe I did who knows what to upset you, or maybe just to hate for whatever reason. It's like you can attack somebody like that. It's just it's so messed up.
I secretly am just in that group for songwriting material. I'm like, wow, that's a hot mess. I'm gonna write that. It's like,
I'm gonna share that one right there.
need some inspiration. It's like the storytelling, songwriting. I'm like, wow, that happened to you. I don't know if it really did, but that would be a great song.
That's genius, Lauren. That's genius.
That is genius. Oh yeah.
Some crazy people out there.
Yeah.
It's great as a songwriter, though. I mean, like, it's. I feel like I'm such a people watcher. I'm just, I don't know. Relationships interest me, and like from my own life and watching other people. So, people are wild.
Yeah, they certainly are. What's the crazy fan interaction you've had?
Oh gosh. I had a really weird one happen recently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure y'all get these too, like the weird DMs.
Mm-hmm.
This dude reached out to me. I wish I had my phone to read y'all the email. He emails me and he's like, "Hello, ma'am. I found you on Instagram and I wanted to reach out to offer you money to stomp grapes for an ASMR video. And I would like to offer you a deal to do other fruits or vegetables. And you would have to film yourself crushing these fruits and vegetables for 10 minutes, and I'll pay you $100.
$100.
I'm like, what?
Well, first off, who's buying the fruit?
And then he goes, I'll give you $40 for the grapes. I'm like, what? This is so random.
That's one of those wild ones I've ever heard of.
I know.
I haven't heard that one.
yet.
Yeah.
I gotta show you the email. I like screenshotted it and sent it to like my band. I was like, guys, this side job, just stomp some grapes. I don't know.
Tell them $1,000 and you
I was gonna
consider
say
it.
$100. No.
$100 is not
No.
worth it. Who wants to go to the store and?
Yeah, it's a lot of effort.
It's a lot of effort.
And also other fruits or vegetables. Like, what are we talking?
Yeah, what
Like,
are you squash?
like broccoli? Like, what? This could get weird. Like, avocados. We can make some guacamole.
Are you supposed to stop on the floor? Like.
I don't know. I don't know. That one was bizarre, but that was more of like an online thing.
I think if we could do a video of that though. Imagine how many views we'd get if we just like.
Would.
Yeah. What if we just didn't say anything the entire video? We just like. Stomped on grapes.
Those videos where they're really random and weird, and it's like send this to your friend and say nothing.
Yes.
You do one
Yeah,
of
we don't
those.
say anything. We're just standing there for 10 minutes just stomping on grapes.
Yeah. I can send you his contact. Maybe he'll pay you $100.
Might as well. If I'm going to do anything for the content, might as well get $100 out of it.
I mean, there you go.
Maybe he's got like a weird foot fetish or something.
Yeah, it was, and then he's like, it won't be published or anything. I'm like, what is this just for you? Like,
Yeah, apparently he
What
wants to
is-
see you stomp on grapes.
it's so weird. I'm like, people are weird.
They are. Do you ever listen to the Bobby Bones show?
Yeah.
So today they were talking about sugar babies.
Oh, the guys that reach out and ask you to be their sugar baby. They're like, I hope this doesn't offend you.
That's so
I'll like give you a monthly budget,
Yeah.
like
Of
whatever.
like $2,000.
Yeah, it's
Well, the girl on the show today, so they brought in a girl, I think she got her name anonymous, but she was like telling them everything that they do, and like apparently on this site or app that you can download and get on it, you can say whether you want it to be sexual or non-sexual. And she said they're making like $5,000 a night.
Insane.
It is baffling.
So I wrote a song as a joke, like because I co-host with our country station here in town, and I was talking about this thing on the whole like be my sugar baby. They DM you. They're these old weird men, whoever they are in their basement, that reach out. But like I wrote a song called DM Slides about this whole phenomenon that is like these like weird old men reaching out about girls being their sugar babies, and like I gotta play all that song.
Please do. Is it on SoundCloud? You got it on SoundCloud?
No, but I need to like get a recording of it because it was so fun to write. It was hilarious.
I want to hear it.
I'll play it for you when I have I don't have a guitar with me, but
Do you need the guitar?
do you have a guitar?
Oh yeah, hold on.
I have to remember the song.
Shoot. Hold on. Only problem is,
Probably not in tune.
well,
Or is
no.
I could do it a cappella. Maybe.
Maybe.
I need the lyrics. Where's my phone?
Patrick's gonna be so mad. I don't have an acoustic.
We got an electric.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can hook it up. Nah, I just want to kind of see it in my car. I'm actually very moved right now because Patrick has kept this pick from Bullet for my Valentine. I fought really hard to get this pick at the fairgrounds
Oh, that's cool.
in like 2012. Yeah, I'm very moved right now.
It's very special. Is it in tune?
It's in tune, but it's probably not in tune
what
to
is-
you
what
do.
does
So
it
never
sound-
mind.
What does it sound like? Let's see.
Yeah,
I haven't played this song in a year.
yeah. See what chord this is in.
It's not bad.
He doesn't do standard, but he normally writes metal music.
Okay. I just put fake nails on too. I don't know if I made not really my strings down. I'm gonna have to try to remember this though. Oh gosh. I don't know if I can remember it. I don't remember the chords. That's the problem. I could sing it a cappella. It started off, it was like, just the other day I got a strange message from a man who's twice my age trying to make an impression. Says he's got a real sweet deal for me, just as long as I'll be his sugar baby. He found me from a hashtag on Instagram. Now he says he's gonna pay me a couple grand. Well, I'm not really that kind of girl. You gotta love living in such a world where DM slides from foreign guys about as romantic as it gets. What's a girl gotta do to find a stable dude who doesn't still live in his parents' basement? Saying, girl, you up, I think I'm in love. Fire emojis, hard eyes, gonna like every post and he'll become a ghost. 'Cause happy ever after never starts with the DM slide. I don't remember the chords clearly, but
I
that's
think that should be your next song.
You know what the funny thing is you just write that song as a joke and it'll probably go like mega viral.
what they told me. The guys on the radio were like, Lauren, you need to put this
You
on
need to put that out. It
TikTok."
actually sounds really fun.
And I was just like, it's a joke.
No,
but like,
I like
You
it.
need to put that out into the world. That would be so funny. Everyone would be like, yeah, this is exactly what happens.
because it's what happens, and it's like relatable. Because like, if you have, especially like, I'm sure it happens to guys too, but like, you get any kind of following, and these people come out of the woodwork, and you're just like, who are you? This is so weird. Like,
Yeah.
you have no shame.
No, they don't
Just-
care.
Yeah, they don't care.
Well, and then the the thing is it showcases your personality because you're a very fun, happy-go-lucky person, and you write a lot of these breakup songs. But yes, Goose ran into. Do you mind trying to get Goose out of Patrick's room? Because if I leave the door open, then Maverick is gonna run in there. And what time is it, baby?
8 o'clock.
Okay, we have like 5 minutes left.
All right.
But you're a very fun person. So when you write something like that, it gets to showcase your fun personality. People get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah, and that's what I want, like, it's funny, I write from such personal experiences that, like, and because you're friends with me, I went through a season of heartbreak, where that's what I was thinking about and
Yeah.
feeling, and that's what.
That's why I like when you get drunk, you finally shoot all the
Oh
deets.
gosh, I know. I know. I apologize. I was like, I'm sorry, Donnie. I don't like talking about my relationship life.
You don't need to apologize. That's what friends are for.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
And we get this amazing story of us staying up until, what, 1 a.m. and...
We're at Frontier.
Frontier, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the night you played, right? And then, yeah, we were line dancing afterwards. Or no, did you? No, you came
I don't
the night.
think I played.
No,
I just came
Baxter
to
was
hang.
DJing that
Yep.
night. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Patrick was there. Who else was with us? Was it
My
Allie?
I think my friend Christine was with us.
It was Christine that was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a fun night.
Yeah, that's right. It was Christine. Yeah. Yeah.
It was a good night.
Yeah, we were all
remember that.
drunk. What were we drinking that night?
Bourbon and ginger.
Bourbon and ginger.
No,
I thought you had Moscow Mules
it was
that
a
night.
Moscow Mule.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so because we filmed that funny video.
yeah, about the was it tacos or
Yeah,
queso?
margaritas. Yeah, which is funny. That's what we ate tonight.
Yeah.
Tacos.
Taco
You know, I would love to post that on YouTube, but everybody did get so mad about it. That was before I was dating Emily, of course. That was like a week or two before I started. That wasn't.
Yeah, because I remember she was. I think she was
Flying
just
in.
talking about moving, or y'all were like just. I don't know.
No, I think because we started dating at the end of December, so I think that was her first or second time flying in.
Yeah,
week
because I
before.
remember you were mentioning her, and like I hadn't met her yet. So.
Yeah. When did y'all meet for the first time?
I think at my music video release party
Oh, okay, that's right.
for Knockoff Love.
Oh, okay.
It was in February.
Another good song right there. That was a fun night.
That was a lot of fun.
I wish that your videographer had got more of the video when I came up with it because you gave me a.
Yeah, when you were like, Donnie's and Emily both, they're like, always like, your merch, we're going to wear it and like represent.
It's still, well, besides
And-
until I got our shirts.
Yeah, I know. You got to represent your brand. I get it.
But your shirt, besides ours now, is the most comfortable shirt I own. I love wearing that thing.
I got new merch coming, so
We'll do a little swap.
that'd be awesome.
Kind of go a little autograph on the shirt and
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'll sign yours if you
I was
want
going
to.
to say, like, I need y'all to sign the shirts too.
If you want to, no big deal. It's like a jersey swap, but we'll do it.
Yeah.
For, you got them?
The other one's in there.
So my brother, he has all of his music equipment in that
Yeah.
room. I want to show it to you before you leave. And so he, but he has the cords back there, and so the cats they run everywhere. So he doesn't let them in his room.
Yeah, they get into everything.
Yeah, so it's like the forbidden room. So
So they want to go in
They
there.
want to go in there
They don't
so bad.
understand. They're like, no, you
Yes.
can't tell me what to
Yes.
do. I'm a cat.
Yes.
You live to serve me.
And Patrick was so bummed because he let him in there I think for one of the first few times a week ago, and he said they were behaving, chilling out pretty good, but then after about 5 minutes, zoom, 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 zoom.
Yeah, that's how it happens.
I don't know. He spent so much money on that equipment.
Yeah, you got to protect that stuff.
Yeah, being a musician is so expensive.
It is. It's very expensive. That's why it gets frustrating when people are like, you should play for exposure. It's like, okay.
No, don't ever do that.
No, we didn't do that. Man, he was like...
I give up.
Hey, did you shake their food?
Yes.
Oh, that doesn't work anymore.
They're smart.
Yeah, Goose is outsmarted that. You used to be able to shake the food and they would come running.
Yeah.
Goose doesn't come running anymore. Are you gonna try running the sink?
Oh, you need to... Do you give them that... There's like that treat that's called like churu or something?
No.
Oh, it comes in like a little squeezy tube and it's like crack. Like they will literally do whatever you want if you have churu. I'll send you like a link to it.
Yeah, I need that.
Bringing up crack, huh?
Cat crack. Kitty crack.
Mm-hmm. Is there something?
I like how we like circled back to the drug question.
Are you gonna write a song? See, that's what you need to write. You need to write about. You need to make up a fictitious story about somebody who has a crack addiction
Okay.
and they're homeless and a friend of yours.
Oh, he was coming.
I'm gonna give you ideas for
Okay.
songs writing.
All right.
Which there are already songs out there like that. Nickelback, Just to Get High, banger song. Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. I went to, I got tickets to go see Co Wetzel over the weekend, and like I knew he was more of like a rocker, you know, but like a lot of his songs are like, he's like, this is when I first got arrested, my first DUI. I'm just like, wow. And people are like singing this song, and he's like, I went drunk driving again, and people are like, yeah. And I'm like, I don't think this is a positive message.
You were traumatized because you came from homeschool.
And I'm like, oh, this hospital, I don't know why I'm here.
This is why my parents homeschooled me. So stay away from people like you.
I'm uncomfortable right now. It was a great show, though. It was just so funny. Like, I was like, all right, this is different.
Do you feel like you're coming out of your shell a little bit? Or do you feel like you were in a shell, I should say?
Like
growing up being homeschooled? Feel like maybe you were a little naive?
I mean, like, I was always, like, a really shy kid, like,
Yeah.
in general. So I, like, was in, like, school until I was, I think my mom homeschooled me at 3rd grade. And I got into music, which I think was, like, the best thing for me because I was such a shy kid. Like, even with music, like, I wouldn't sing for people, like, family members, friends. Like, if I, like, wanted to play a song for somebody, like, they had to turn around. They couldn't even look at me.
Oh,
I was,
wow.
like, that shy
No.
and terrified. So I think getting into music and, like, having a band at 16, you know, I was homeschooled, so people were like, oh, you must have been sheltered. It's like, no, I was in a bar at 16,
Yeah.
you know, seeing a lot of, like, adult things, you know, like, people older than me, like, people were drunk, they were partying.
Doing crack in the
They were
background.
doing all sorts of, like, yeah. And I'm, like, 16 years old, like, all right, well, you know. That's why it's funny. People are like, oh, you're homeschooled. I was like, yeah, but, you know.
Worth playing bars at a young age.
I was in a bar.
Yeah.
So, you know, learned a lot, saw a lot.
Absolutely.
But you learn how to connect with people. I think it was good to, like, play dive bars and, you know, meet all sorts of people. Like, even if they're in a dark place or, like, whatever, like, your job in that moment is to take them out of that and to let them have a great time and forget whatever they're going through. And, like, in all walks of life, if they're in that bar, those are your friends for the night, and your job is to bring them joy. So
Great attitude.
Well,
Very professional.
well, that's why you do it. I mean, you do
Yeah.
it for yourself too because you love music, but
Yeah.
like it's this thing of you're giving to them, they're giving back to you, and
No,
it's,
I agree. And I mean, we've all grown up and you grew up going to shows and still do to this day. And even like, you know, now that Emily and I get recognized out in public, you know, you always look at, hey, when I'm in the other person's shoes meeting somebody famous or meeting somebody that, you know, are they're at a show, like, what do I want that artist to give me back? And I want to try and give them what you wanted from your heroes.
yeah.
So,
Well, that's always like the most disappointing thing is when you meet someone who's your hero and like they're not very friendly or they just let you down. Because like I always take note of like anyone I open for that's like really kind, very personable, because I'm watching them. Like anyone who looks up to them, you're watching their every move. And if they do let you down, like you're like, oh, like that's really disappointing because, you know, they're kind of molding how you are as an artist in a way because you're looking to them, like how do they treat people, like, you know.
Yep.
So it's important.
I agree. Oh, Lordy. Okay, yeah,
Well,
we are out of time. We have to get
that's
to
a
a
wrap.
dance lesson. We're going to be a little bit late. Thank you, guys, for joining.
It was fun.